Samuel Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of the now bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange FTX, was arrested in the Bahamas today.
You probably think billionaires live like royalty. Private jets, designer suits, five-star dinners. But what happens when that luxury vanishes? What happens when the world's richest people get locked away and their billions can't save them? From roach-infested food trays to cold cement cages, this is how the ultra-wealthy truly live behind bars. And it's darker, lonelier, and more brutal than you'd ever imagine. Let's start with a man who stole billions and got dropped straight into hell on earth. Alan Stanford once lived the dream. Private islands, championship cricket teams, billion-dollar deals. Behind all that glamour, a $7 billion Ponzi scheme. In 2012, he was sentenced to 110 years and shipped off to USP Coleman II, one of the toughest prisons in America. He traded in velvet robes for a khaki uniform. Now, he wakes up on a steel bunk, eats mass-produced mystery meat off a dented tray, lives beside gang members and violent criminals. There are no special privileges, no yachts, no board meetings, just razor wire, cold silence, and a daily fight for survival. And his story was just the beginning. Once hailed as the genius behind FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried was worth over $26 billion. Now, he's inmate number 152,457 at MDC Brooklyn. This place isn't just tough, it's notorious. No internet, no comfort, no clean food. Inmates describe the place as filthy, infested, and freezing. Bankman, once praised for his intellect, now shares space with gang members and drug traffickers. He's reportedly struggling. Hygiene, mental health, and isolation all hitting hard. The only thing he's investing in now, time, and there's a lot of it. Sundawu built an agricultural empire that fed millions, but he made one mistake, criticizing the Chinese government. That landed him in Baoding prison, a high-security facility built to break people. He's serving 18 years for provoking trouble. Inside, political indoctrination sessions, grueling factory labor, no news, no family, no future. His company was seized, his family silenced. At 70, this sentence is effectively a death sentence. And yet, his name has been wiped from the public eye. In 2017, Chinese billionaire Xiao Jianhua was abducted by Chinese agents from his hotel suite in Hong Kong. He wasn't heard from for 5 years. Then he reappeared on trial. Now serving 13 years in Chang prison, he's under 24/7 surveillance. No letters, no visitors, no freedom. He was once worth over $5 billion. Today, he's just another number in a cell designed for psychological punishment. In China, when power slips through your fingers, it's not just your empire they erase, it's you. Escobar was so rich, he didn't get sentenced to prison. He built one. La Catedral had a bar, a soccer field, a waterfall, and even a nightclub. The guards, his own men. The rules, his own. He ran the Medellin cartel from inside, ordered hits, moved product, threw parties. But the illusion ended in 1992 when the Colombian government tried to move him. Escobar escaped, and 16 months later he was dead. His prison wasn't punishment, it was his palace. Until it wasn't. El Chapo Guzman escaped 2 maximum security prisons, but there's no escape from ADX Florence, nicknamed the Alcatraz of the Rockies. 23 hours a day in solitary confinement, 1 hour in a concrete cage, no human contact, no outside communication. The man who once ran the world's biggest drug empire now speaks to no one. Even the air is thin by design. This place isn't just a prison, it's a slow erasure. $65 billion. That's how much Bernie Madoff stole in history's biggest Ponzi scheme. For that, he got 150 years in prison. He spent his last days in FCI Butner, sick, aging, forgotten. Gone were the private jets, Hamptons parties, and tailored suits. Inmates said he was quiet, frail, always alone. He died with nothing left but a broken legacy. The man who once made fortunes disappear vanished just the same. Enron's CEO, Jeff Skilling, once stood at the top of the energy world. Then came the collapse. $74 billion lost. America's trust shattered. He served over 12 years in federal prison. Gone were stock options and executive retreats. His life became meal lines, inspections, and mandatory work shifts. When he walked out, the world had moved on. His name, Wang Jianlin, once Asia's richest man, vanished from public life amid China's crackdown on corporate power. Rumors say he's under house arrest, surrounded by guards, phones monitored, completely cut off. No courtroom, no press, just quiet isolation. Even a palace becomes a prison when you can't leave. His empire still exists, but he's not the one controlling it. Art dealer by day, cartel-connected smuggler by night, Raffaele Imperiale was caught laundering drug money through priceless art. When arrested, police found Van Gogh's worth millions in his hideout. Now, he's behind bars in Naples. No fine wine, no auctions, just steel bars and strip searches. His secrets bought him years of freedom, but his prison, it bought him none. She was once Silicon Valley's golden girl, founder of Theranos, youngest self-made female billionaire. But it was all a lie. Holmes is now serving 11 years in federal prison for fraud. Her days? Shared bunks, canned meals, a prison job. Gone is the black turtleneck. Gone is the spotlight. The woman who promised medical revolution now folds laundry behind locked doors. These were the titans of industry, the kings and queens of tech, finance, and organized crime. But behind prison walls, wealth means nothing. No yachts, no chefs, no VIP lists, just time, cold walls, and the deafening silence of everything lost. Which billionaire downfall shocked you the most? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, because next time we're exposing the hidden homes of billionaires no one's allowed to film inside.